In today's video, we'll solve the most frequent task in PayPal interviews, pairs of songs with total duration divisible by 60. We have list of songs and each song has a duration in seconds. For example, the first song is at index 0 and has a duration of 30 seconds. Our goal is to find pairs of songs where their total duration is divisible by 60. For instance, if we pair the first and third songs, their total duration is 180 seconds, which is divisible by 60. One simple way to solve this is to use two loops. The first loop picks a song, and the second loop finds all possible pairs with that song. This method works, but it's not efficient. It has a time complexity of O n in square, which is not good. To make it faster, we iterate by the list just once. We'll use the reminder operator and create an object. This object will store the reminder when each song duration is divided by 60 and how many times that reminder appears. For example, if we have 5 values in the list, our object will look like this, where the name of the field is a reminder and the value is how many times it appears. Now we need to add the last piece of our functionality. If we found the reminder of songs that can be paired with the current song to get a total duration divisible by 60, we take the value of this field and update the counter. If the reminder is 0, it means the song can be paired with other. Now it's time to implement the solution. Let's create variable count with default value 0, which will be our result, and we can write a return. The next one is to create our store with reminders, which will be empty object. Let's create empty object, let reminder count, and it will be empty object by default. The next one, let's create a loop for off, where time is our array and t is the current time. The first what we do in the loop is find the reminder when the song duration is divided by 60. So let's create a variable reminder, and we will use reminder operator here to find the current reminder, where the first value is the current time and the second one is 60. So let's write it. The next step is to update the count of the current reminder. First, we will check if the reminder already exists in the reminder count object. If it does, we will return the current count. If the reminder is not in the object, we will set it to the 0. Also, we use +1 to the count. When the reminder is already in the object, or even not, we increase its count by 1, so default value for the reminder is 1. So let's finish this line, and maybe let's change a bit our layout to make it more visible. And we need to write the final part. The first if statement is when reminder is 0. If it's 0, it means this song can be paired with other songs that also have a reminder of 0. We add the count of such songs to our total count. If there are no such songs, we add 0. This if statement we'll use for the second test case, because in the first example we don't have any reminders, which will be 0. Let's change reminder to 0, and it will be enough for this if statement. When the reminder is not 0, we try to find a pair for this number by checking if 60 minus reminder exists in our object. If it does, we add the count of that reminder to our total count. If not, we add just 0. So let's write 60 minus reminder, and if this value doesn't exist, we will add just 0. So let's finish this line, and that's all. Let's add a few spaces between the lines to make it more readable. And now we can run our test cases. As you can see, we have a green light to submit the solution, because both test cases we passed. So let's click on submit, and it works. The time complexity and space complexity are O(n) for this solution. But to be honest, we can say that the space complexity is O1 because the reminder count object can have values between 0 and 59 only. That's all for today's video. See you the next time.